Thank you.
Splash me in the face!
Splash.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Alright, so we made it back from our epic vacation. Guys, can you do a quick overview of what exactly we did?
Okay, we went to SeaWorld. First we went to SeaWorld and saw a dolphin show and an orca show. If you don't know what an orca is, it's just a killer whale. and then Bear rode a roller coaster called an icebreaker. And I screamed my head off. And I recommend if you have small children, they will not like it.
Well, they have to be, how tall do they have to be?
You have to be 48 inches.
48 inches. Dang, that's tall.
Yeah, so you have to be 48 inches if you want to do the ice.
And guess what? This ride might be a little scary for you because right when I got on the tracks of it, I screamed and said, "I want to get off." Which if you have children taller than that, they might not do that because our mom liked it.
That's right. Well, and Bear, after the ride was over, what did the people in front of you say?
They said, "You did it, little man."
Okay, so we had a great time at SeaWorld. I'll put some home videos here. We made our way to SeaWorld. We actually took an... Yes, honey. Yeah. We took an Uber here this morning from our Airbnb. Worked out great. It was a $50 Uber ride, so it was about a half an hour, but it was worth it. Then we don't have to pay for parking here, and if I have a beer or two, I don't have to drive home, so that'll be nice.
which was pretty much the highlight of the trip.
Really? That was your highlight of the trip?
Kind of.
Because you got to do what? What'd you do at Disney Springs?
We we went to get a Build-A-Bear, and Bear went to get this really awesome Lego set with little Mario and little Luigi. Except for this one is all of ours. This one is mine.
And you got a Minecraft
Lego.
Okay, and then we ate.
So then we went to this restaurant. It's called what is it called, Daddy?
Planet.
No, not Planet.
That was Planet Hollywood.
No, it was. No, Daddy, it was the volcano one.
Right, isn't it called Planet Hollywood?
No, it's called
Rainforest Cafe.
Rainforest Cafe. It's called Rainforest Cafe, and it's this,
Planet Hollywood something else.
It's just this pretend ginormous volcano, and it shoots real fire. And I recommend you should go there. Yes, it's very amazing, and that was part of Disney Springs.
Next time we go, we need to sit inside. That's where the magic happens.
Yeah. Well, it even has a live fish tank with cute little fishies. Wait, I did.
Okay, so the next day we were gonna go to Legoland.
Yes, but we didn't really. We didn't really need to.
We all decided that we were tired and we just kind of wanted a day that we could relax and truly like have a vacation. So we stayed at what's called Windsor. What's it called? Windsor Resort.
Yep.
Windsor something resort.
Yeah,
it's the closest resort. Yeah,
And
it's closest resort to Disney.
And from there, Walt Disney World is only 2 miles away.
Yes, it's a very short trip to Disney. And then, so we did the water park, which...
Yeah, the water park resort, and it's awesome. And if you go through this house thing and go into the pool, there's an arcade on this side.
Mm-hmm. Yep, arcade. And then we just came home and swam on our pool at our house.
Yes, but that pool was huge. A splash pad, this humongous
at the resort.
river,
Yep.
and this big pool, and it's 1 foot, 3 foot to 9 foot, and 2 foot and 1 foot.
It goes all the way to 9 foot? Really?
Wait, what does? Yeah, it does. On all the way to that side, it goes to 9 foot. Wait,
What?
does? Yep.
The pool?
That big pool, a giant pool.
No, it doesn't.
It does. I saw a sign that said 9 foot.
Really?
Says 9 inches.
Oh.
What did it have?
Yeah, I think it was 9 inches because it was a
giant
0 entry.
So did it have a giant 9 and I in?
I don't know.
L something in?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, so yeah, that was an epic.
That was in our resort,
Right.
which was really cool.
Then we went home and just swam at our pool and had like a little game night, and you guys watched a movie and played the arcade.
Yeah, and tonight we're gonna watch the new Snow White.
Yeah, perfect.
It's already.
Oh,
That's the perfect end to our little vacation.
yeah. Oh, and I also recommend you go to one of those.
Wendell, stop saying recommend.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, why?
You guys are both a little sunburned underneath your eyes.
Yeah.
Even though, how many times do you think we put on sunscreen yesterday?
Am I gonna die because I'm so sunburnt?
So that brings us to the
So,
end.
update on our house here. We're officially under contract again. So this is the second time under contract for our main home. We've been under contract 3 times at our house in Missouri. They've all fallen through. We are hoping that this one will actually go through. And the Department of Defense has contracted, so we're moving July 1st. The Department of Defense has contracted all of their movements out to a company called Home Alliance, and evidently they just don't have the infrastructure to be able to move everybody that needs to be moved. And so our request got denied for them to come move our stuff. It sounds like we might be moving our own stuff. The government will reimburse us and will actually make some money off of it, but basically I have to do all the work. So what we're thinking about doing is pods, so Aunt Lala did it where they put it in our driveway, and she just leisurely packed it with all of her stuff, and when she was done, they came and picked it up and shipped it for her all the way to Missouri. We're gonna do the same thing, probably. I'm gonna make sure that it's covered, but we'll probably do that same thing. We got a furnished apartment in Pensacola, so we don't need very much of our stuff. So all of our main stuff's gonna go in storage, and then we'll probably just do a small pod to take from here to Pensacola with like our espresso machine and ice maker, probably not even our ice maker, like our air fryer, stuff that we use, like KitchenAid, stuff that we use almost every day, but our rental won't have it. We ended up getting a rental like right by the beach. It's gonna be a really great place to stay for, 7 or 8 months, however long we're there. So that is the latest and greatest. Adabud, can you show us your Build-A-Bear? There she is. Hey! And then what did you decide to name her? Fluffity Fluff. That's a perfect name. Lyndle, what'd you name yours?
Right here. Billy.
Philly.
And my name is Lyndle.
Lyndle. That it is.
And her eye color is whatever that says.
Well, that says her fur color is multi-bright.
Multi-bright.
And eye color is?
Black.
Black.
And weight is 8 ounces and height 6 inches. And full name Philly.
Perfect.
And date of birth June 9th, 2025.
Nice.
Which was it?
Side by side, our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.